Welcome back to Tea Time with Tina. Today we dive into the comeback of Amber Heard, who is no stranger to public scrutiny. She's come forward in defense of Blake Lively as the Gossip Girl faces a shocking legal dispute with her It Ends With Us co-star and director, Justin Baldoni. The allegations? A campaign to tarnish Blake's reputation amid her own claims of harassment on set. Amber, reflecting on her own experience with relentless public backlash during her infamous trial with Johnny Depp, has made a powerful statement about the destructive nature of social media. But how do these cases connect? And what does it reveal about the entertainment industry's hidden power dynamics? Stay tuned as we unravel the full story, from fiery allegations to the unsettling parallels between two women fighting to reclaim their narratives. Amber Heard recently broke her silence to defend Blake Lively, issuing a statement that feels all too familiar given her own history. Speaking to NBC News, Amber described social media as a lie travels halfway around the world before the truth can get its boots on. Amber Heard speaks out about Blake Lively allegations against Justin Baldoni. I saw this firsthand. Baldoni retained the PR crisis manager Johnny Depp used during his high-profile defamation trial against Heard in 2022. In an exclusive statement to NBC News, Heard said social media misinformation is as horrifying as it is destructive. For Amber, this wasn't just a metaphor. It was her reality. She recounted her harrowing experience during her defamation trial against Johnny Depp, where public opinion was shaped by viral memes, trending hashtags, and relentless online speculation. Amber's words were not just a reflection of her past, but a direct response to the uproar surrounding Blake Lively's recent legal complaints against Justin Baldoni. In defending Blake, Amber seemed to draw a line in the sand, warning of the dangerous power of public perception in celebrity scandals. Her choice to align herself with Blake's fight feels like a bold move, especially given how social media once turned against her. But why has Amber chosen now to speak up? And what does this mean for Blake's case? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Blake Lively, known for her polished public image and celebrated roles, shocked fans when she filed a legal complaint against Justin Baldoni, her It Ends With Us co-star and director. The allegations are heavy. Blake accuses Baldoni and producer Jamie Heath of orchestrating a campaign to damage her reputation after she raised concerns about on-set sexual harassment. What makes this case even more explosive is the involvement of Melissa Nathan, a crisis PR expert. Nathan, who previously worked with Johnny Depp during his defamation trial against Amber Heard, is accused of being hired to counter Blake's claims. Blake's filing, obtained by media outlets, includes alleged text messages from Nathan, in which she chillingly states, "You know we can bury anyone," in reference to Blake's reputation. The case has quickly become a media frenzy, with fans and critics alike dissecting the alleged connections between Nathan's involvement and the tactics used in Depp's trial. The parallels to Amber's experience are hard to ignore, adding a layer of intrigue to Blake's battle. But what role does Amber play in this unfolding drama? And why does it seem like history is repeating itself? Let's explore further. At the heart of Blake Lively's legal complaint are a series of startling revelations, including alleged text messages that could shift the narrative entirely. Among these, a key piece of evidence is a message from Melissa Nathan, the PR strategist accused of working to discredit Blake. In one alleged exchange, Nathan reportedly told a publicist for Justin Baldoni, "You know we can bury anyone," a statement that underscores the high-stakes manipulation often hidden behind the polished veneer of Hollywood. These messages suggest a coordinated effort to tarnish Blake's reputation, particularly in the wake of her claims about on-set harassment. Blake's filing with the California Civil Rights Department highlights a troubling pattern. When powerful voices are challenged, the response is often swift and ruthless. The evidence not only strengthens Blake's case, but also raises broader questions about the lengths some are willing to go to protect their careers and images. The connection to Nathan's previous work during Johnny Depp's trial adds another layer of complexity, as many are now questioning whether similar tactics were used to sway public opinion in that case. This mounting evidence could be pivotal in Blake's fight for justice, but it also brings Amber Heard's recent statement into sharper focus. Is Amber's defense of Blake a way to shed light on these powerful behind-the-scenes forces, or is it a calculated move to reclaim her own story in the aftermath of her trial? As more details emerge, the stakes only continue to rise. Amber Heard's decision to publicly support Blake Lively has sparked widespread speculation, and many are questioning her motivations. At first glance, Amber's statement seems to be a gesture of solidarity, one woman standing up for another in the face of powerful opposition. However, the parallels between Blake's accusations and Amber's own experiences during the Johnny Depp trial suggest there might be more at play. During her own trial, Amber faced a wave of public backlash, amplified by a media machine that often seemed determined to discredit her. Now, with Blake alleging that similar tactics are being used to undermine her, Amber's intervention feels personal. She's been in Blake's shoes before, fighting against public vitriol and a seemingly orchestrated effort to silence her voice. Amber's statement to NBC News didn't just defend Blake, it reflected on the broader issues of misinformation, power, and reputation management in Hollywood. By taking a stand, Amber appears to be aligning herself with a broader movement to expose the forces that weaponize public perception against women who speak out. But some critics wonder if Amber's involvement could reignite the controversies surrounding her past. Is she risking her own fragile reputation to help Blake? Or is this an attempt to reshape how the public views her? Either way, Amber's support has brought new attention to Blake's case and the troubling dynamics at its core. And as this battle unfolds, the stakes continue to grow for everyone involved. As Blake Lively's allegations against Justin Baldoni gain traction, his team has been quick to respond, dismissing the claims as baseless. Justin's attorney, Brian Friedman, issued a firm statement to the media, asserting, "The only correlation between these individuals is that, for decades, every move they have made has been out there for everyone to see, wildly filmed and documented for the public to make up their own minds, which they did organically." This response seems to downplay the weight of Blake's accusations, framing them as part of the inevitable scrutiny that comes with a public career. However, the alleged involvement of Melissa Nathan, the PR expert accused of helping bury Blake's reputation, adds a layer of complexity to Justin's defense. Critics argue that if these claims are true, they point to a deliberate effort to undermine Blake's credibility rather than let public opinion form naturally. Supporters of Justin Baldoni, however, paint a different picture. They argue that his decades-long career has been largely scandal-free and that the allegations are an anomaly in his otherwise clean record. His defenders point to his charitable work and image as a family man, contrasting it with the harsh accusations now leveled against him. But the evidence presented in Blake's legal filing has left many questioning whether this is simply a case of public misunderstanding or a deeper, more calculated attempt to protect power in Hollywood. Justin's defense raises more questions than it answers, leaving the public to wonder who is telling the truth and what will come next in this escalating battle. Since settling her defamation case with Johnny Depp in 2022, Amber Heard has taken significant steps to rebuild her life away from the public eye. Relocating to Spain, Amber has embraced a quieter existence, far removed from the relentless media scrutiny that defined her years of legal battles. In her own words, the decision to settle was a very difficult choice, but one she made to protect her mental and emotional well-being. Her recent advocacy suggests that Amber sees Blake's case as more than a legal battle. It's an opportunity to challenge the system that she believes contributed to her own downfall. Whether this marks a new chapter in Amber's journey or a temporary reemergence remains to be seen. For now, she appears determined to use her experience to support others facing similar challenges, even as questions linger about her motivations and the impact of her involvement. The intertwining stories of Amber Heard, Blake Lively, and Justin Baldoni expose more than just celebrity drama. They highlight the broader power dynamics at play in Hollywood and the relentless scrutiny that shapes public opinion. Blake's allegations of misconduct and Amber's decision to speak out reflect a shared struggle against systems that often prioritize reputation management over accountability. Amber's support for Blake feels like a personal statement against the forces that she believes shaped her own downfall. But her re-entry into the public sphere raises complex questions. Is this a genuine act of solidarity or a calculated step toward reclaiming her narrative? Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni's defense and the evidence against him leave the public grappling with the murky intersection of truth, power, and public perception. Ultimately, this isn't just a story about individuals. It's about how easily reputations can be built and destroyed in the court of public opinion. With each new revelation, the stakes grow higher, and the story becomes more polarizing. But where does it all lead? Will justice prevail for Blake? And will Amber's involvement change the public's perception of her own story? One thing is clear, this saga is far from over, and its ripple effects will be felt for years to come. What do you think about the twists and turns in this case? Let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Stay tuned, stay safe, and stay informed only on Tea Time with Tina.